Oh my god, guys. Kevin Durant is officially a member of the Brooklyn Nets. Kevin Durant, Brooklyn Nets. Not only that, man, they also got Kyrie Irving. Not only that, but thrown out of left bitch-ass field from Woj himself, DeAndre Jordan is also signing roughly a MLE contract on this team here, man. What is basketball? What is basketball, man? I don't even know what to do. Like, this was not the team I last remembered it as. I remember this team as D'Lo, Jarrett Allen, Spencer Dinwiddie, cares. I mean, some of those guys are still there, man. No hurt feelings towards D'Angelo Russell. I felt bad for the man, but when you go out there and create a team like this, you very well go out there and you do that, man. I mean, we all... Can you imagine the saltiness towards New York Knicks fans right now? I don't mean to bring you guys up, so damn soon. So damn soon, guys. But for real, like, nobody really had this team on the radar to sign all these guys. I mean, yes, there was rumors out there, that they might get a Kevin Durant, they might get a Kyrie Irving, but not to mention also pulling off DeAndre Jordan. That's like big time right there, bro. That's absolutely big time right there. So, the elephant in the room, of course, is that, yes, Kevin Durant is going to be out for the NBA season. I think what I might do for this simulation, though, because I know he's going to be out next season, but let's go ahead. Let's go hit up the injuries real quick here, bro, because what I want to do is I do want to simulate an entire NBA season, guys. I do fully plan on doing an entire rebuild of this team. Doing like a 3-season rebuild or something like that. But, just from like the beginning, I want to see what exactly this team is capable of doing. You know what I'm saying, bro? Because you got to imagine if DeAndre comes to this team, it would probably be longer for a season because he would want to play with Kevin Durant, right? So, yeah, man. I mean, KD, Kyrie, DeAndre Jordan, you got Spencer Dinwiddie, you got Jarrett Allen, who really I kind of feel bad for because I do still see him as a starting center of the NBA, but I guess him only being 21, what better mentor for him than DeAndre Jordan? I mean, those guys play very similar styles of basketball, playing on the inside. I do think Jarrett Allen could still become a capable shooter in the NBA. I really believe in that man, but I do think DeAndre Jordan's going to be a big-time mentor for him, guys. Of course, you got Caris LeVert still on this team. Joe Harris, I don't know if he'll fully be back or not. You would hope he would be just because his floor spacing abilities would be amazing for the squad. Of course, they got Taurean Prince, who was one of my favorite players on the Atlanta Hawks. You got Rodians right there, Garrett Temple. So, I mean, man, this team is absolutely on fire. Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving on the Brooklyn Nets, man. And if you are wondering about the contract situation, Kevin Durant did sign a 4-year, $164 million. I do have it listed as a 5-year because it's as high as you can go in 2K as far as like money, so I do that just to make it all work out. And then Kyrie Irving is getting roughly the same 4-year, $141 million, or roughly a 4-year, $141 million contract, man. So yes, what we're going to do is we are going to simulate an entire season. And like I said, man, I know Durant's not going to be there in real life, but following season he will. But maybe he comes back at some point. Who really knows, man? Maybe he gets motivated, really bounce back and do that. I thought it was so funny, too, because Woj actually is the one that, of course, released this news. And Kevin Durant was going to release it on, like, his business page on Instagram, which was getting, like, 40,000 followers every 30 minutes once that was announced. And, yeah, he just like, no, man, we're not going to do it that way. We're not going to do it the way. So, for the starting lineup, I'm not doing Jarrett Allen as power forward. We're going to go Kevin Durant at the 4th spot. And then small forward, I'm going to go with Joe Harris. And then what we'll have Spencer Dinwiddie, Jarrett Allen. I absolutely love this bench here, man. This bench is freaking on fire, bro. Like, Dinwiddie and Jarrett, and you get Taurean Prince off the bench. That is like, those are 3 guys that could start on a lot of NBA teams. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, bro. I think as far as the Eastern Conference goes, like once, Durant's back healthy and everything like that, I think this is probably the team that gets to the NBA Finals. And, I got so much to say. But so little time. And I got plenty of time to talk, guys. I got plenty of time to talk, man. I guess where do I want to start first? There's so much going on. Okay, for one, I gotta say, I respect Kevin Durant now. And let's actually go on the simulation as I talk here, so we're not talking, so we're not here all day, man. But simulate through date, and yeah, we're gonna go ahead and disable all that. The reason I respect Kevin Durant is because he could have signed a super max contract with the Golden State Warriors, and he could have finished out his career playing with Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. He could have done that, man. He went to that team despite his choices out there. Despite his rings, a lot of people thinking they don't really mean all that much. If he wins a ring on the Brooklyn Nets, man, that will just do so much for his legacy. But the fact of the matter is that you gotta look at Kyrie Irving's story to kind of mix it with Durant. How these two guys are going to come together really to secure their legacies, right? Of course, we got Kyrie leaving the Cleveland Cavaliers via trade, going to the Boston Celtics. He wanted to be a leader. He got to that team. He was the best player on the Celtics. Leadership qualities, not quite there, right? The leadership qualities just were not quite there. And we all know that, Kyrie was a dominant player alongside LeBron James. He was a dominant player without LeBron James. Kevin Durant started his career playing with, can you imagine? Bro, KD got to play with Russell Westbrook, Stephen Curry, now Kyrie Irving, man. But yes, and I think out of all those guys, as much as I love Curry, I think that Irving is going to get the best out of Durant, because I think Irving is going to be okay, being that second option, because he was that for LeBron. And that's how they won a championship, right, man? That's how they won a championship. So I think he's going to be okay being that second option. You never really thought that Russell was okay with it. And Russell wasn't okay with it. He didn't care, bro. He went out there, did his own thing. Russell was Russell. Got Stephen Curry, who, he was okay. I mean, I think he was okay with it. But, of course, we always thought of it from a legacy standpoint as Curry's team. I now view the Nets as Durant's team. And then, of course, Kyrie once again gets to be the Robin to the Batman. And that's completely fine. That's completely fine, man. But plain and simple, my dream NBA Finals matchup, I got two of them. Brooklyn Nets versus the Golden State Warriors would be great. Just because, Durant going up against Curry and the Splash Bros and everything like that, that would be a lot of fun. But my ultimate one, you guys know what it is. The Brooklyn Nets against the Los Angeles Lakers. We need this in our lives. Please, NBA gods, give this to us in our lives. That's all I care about. All I want to see is LeBron James against Durant in a circumstance where Durant is the number one option. Yes, I know we saw the Heat and Thunder and all that stuff a few years ago, man, but this is different. This is different times. But not only that, Kyrie trying to take a championship away from LeBron James. Plus, it's the Lakers, who's a big market team like that. That'll be the end of basketball. That's all we need. That's all we need out there, man. That's all we need out there. So, yeah, I'm definitely excited about that. But the potential right there, bro. I woke up wearing my gray today, bro. Wearing my gray for the Brooklyn Nets because I just knew. I didn't know. I mean, I actually did post on Twitter a few hours ago. I said Kevin Durant's going to the Brooklyn Nets. But yeah, we got one more game here against the Miami Heat. Like I said, guys, if you guys want to full-on rebuild, man, drop a like on this video. I'll do that for tomorrow's video, no doubt. So we got, unless some other huge trade happens, I don't know, man, maybe LeBron goes and plays for the Detroit Pistons. Anybody up for that? We're going to get Derrick Rose, so I'm happy about that at least. But we got James Harden MVP, Zion Rookie of the Year, Montrez six-man, blah, 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 blah. We got Blake Griffin, Most Improved. What? All-NBA first, All-NBA second with Durant making that, and All-NBA third with Kyrie Irving on there, man. Like I said, man, 58 wins on the season, which is definitely doable for this squad. Definitely doable for this squad. So we are the first seed in the Eastern Conference. As far as other seeds, you got the Indiana Pacers, who lost Darren Collison to retirement. It looks like Bojan Bogdanovic is probably off that team, but they'll still probably be in the playoffs because of Victor Oladipo. You got Toronto, Milwaukee. I don't know what happens to Kawhi Leonard now. I have zero idea what happens to that man. You got Boston, Detroit, Philly, and Orlando. Then you got the Lakers as the second seed over there. So let's check out these player stats on the season real quick here, man, and see what exactly it's looking like. So we got Durant at 27 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists. Now, keep in mind, man, we don't know what Durant's going to be like when he gets back from injury. He might not be this dominant anymore. Plain and simple, right? And if he's not, it's he still has Kyrie Irving, who is only going to be 28 years old, man, right in his prime. So it's even if Kyrie Irving has to be that number one option and Durant just kind of goes out there and becomes a really dominant stretch big. Let's just say he switches his game solely to shooting threes and posting up guys. That would be completely fine. No more, beating guys off the dribble and stuff like that. He'll still be dominant. I think we got Karis LeVert dominating too, bro. We got Kyrie at 26 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists per game. Shooting wise, sharing the basketball pretty nicely, it looks like. They both shot amazing from 3. And we got Karis LeVert doing that. We got Spencer Dinwiddie at 14 points, 5 rebounds. Now, no guarantee Spencer Dinwiddie's on this team. I could see them clearing him away just to save cap and kind of try to deepen their bench a little bit. But I do think overall, man, if they can get Joe Harris back on a decent contract, plus you got DeAndre Jordan, who got 8 points, 12 rebounds per game, about 1 block. he's not the same player he used to be, but I do think he's going to come into the season very in shape and just very motivated. I mean, you go from playing New York, who was in, like, the bottom team in the Eastern Conference, to coming over here and now playing with Brooklyn. You still get to stay in New York and everything, so the house situation, all the logistics is good to go, man. He's got to simply go out there and focus on your mind, your body, getting right, and playing some basketball. We got Taurean Prince at 8 points per game, 2 rebounds. I probably see him starting the season with Durant, with Durant not playing. I can see Taurean Prince actually getting the start out there. And you look at his years past, man. I mean, right here, 14 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. He's only 26, so he could still be great. Jared Allen, we got about 8.7 rebounds, 1 block per game off the bench, so that's pretty nice right there, man. Let's get to these playoffs. Shall we get to these playoffs, my friends? Shall we get to these playoffs? Please make it the Lakers Brooklyn. That's all I wanted to see on here, guys. Or maybe we just don't. Maybe we just don't get to the NBA Finals. But it really just digs deep a little bit more that Durant is not going to play next season. I saw the news and I was excited about it. I was like, all right, this is really cool. It's just like that bum feeling, just like, man, but he's not going to play next season. But we got Kyrie at 40 points, 5 rebounds, 9 assists. That is kind of what I fear for this team a little bit, though, is that, Kyrie's big thing with why he played so great with LeBron James, because LeBron did a good job of taking care of the media. So it's like Kyrie just had to focus on basketball. I wouldn't really say Durant's that type of guy. If anything, they can share that burden together, but you don't really have a guy on the team that's going to take it over from Kyrie Irving. I still think he's the guy that the media goes to. So, they kind of, I mean, he's a grown-ass man, so he should be able to handle it. Next up, we do have the Toronto Raptors. Kawhi Leonard, former champions right here. I still think, I see him probably going to, there's talks of the Lakers, maybe the Clippers, one of those 2 teams. I see that probably happening there, bro. We got 37, 10, and 6 for Kyrie. We got 23 for Caris LeVert, who, watch out for Caris, man. He could be an amazing third option on this team. I could see him being like a Chris Middleton, Now, Chris Middleton's the second option for the Bucks, of course, but I can see Caris LeVert having a very similar, just like the guy that goes out there and does all the right things, but doesn't really have the ego with it. He just fits into the system, and that's just good to go. Jared Allen actually kind of outplaying DeAndre Jordan too, not gonna lie. He's gonna get a lot of minutes still, I bet. Next up, we got Philadelphia 76ers. Potentially could be an Eastern Conference matchup of the future within the next season or 2. So far, we up 3 games to 0, 3 games to 1, and 4 games to 1, guys. We do have the Houston Rockets here in the NBA Finals, so that's a team that could very well make it. You never really know, because assuming Kawhi doesn't go to the Lakers, I will say that the NBA would probably be the most wide open it's been in years. Absolute years, guys. So, of course, we're going to end this video with the Brooklyn Nets getting the NBA championship in 7 games against the Houston Rockets. We got Kyrie Irving getting Finals MVP. Guys, let me know in the comment section below. What do you think about this? What do you think about this, man? It's very exciting stuff. I cannot wait for NBA basketball to start up. And the thing is, I'm making this, and it's not even 6 o'clock yet. Free agency has not even actually officially begun.